Hi, this is Angela from Autumn Trails Stable, and welcome to our training video. Today we are going to show you how to tack up a horse in an English saddle. Here we have our tack. You will find the list of tack you should pull for your student in the tack room on the whiteboard. All of our tack is labeled so that even if you have no idea what you are looking at, you'll be able to find it. Once you have pulled the tack, you will put it all on the fence, just like it appears here. The first piece of tack that you will start with is our saddle blanket. You can see here that it is a square pad. It has two sides and a strap on each side. We will start by placing it over the horse's back. The strap should be facing the front of the horse. The front of the pad should go over the horse's withers, which is what Jess is touching. And that is how you place the saddle blanket on the horse. The next piece of tack that we will use is our half pad. This is used to improve the placement of the saddle and relieve pressure from our horse's back. The rounded end of the pad goes towards the back of the horse. The next piece of equipment we are ready for is the saddle. We use primarily English saddles here at ATS for our therapeutic riding lessons. At this point, you will need to help your student retrieve the saddle because sometimes they are too heavy for the student to carry on their own. And you will head over to the left side of the horse to begin placing the saddle on the horse. Place the saddle on top of the half pad on the horse with the round edge of the saddle facing the back of the horse. Place your hand under the saddle pad and half pad and pull both pieces up into the wide opening underneath your saddle. This lifts the saddle pad away from your horse's back and prevents rubbing and discomfort. Next, we will grab the girth to hold everything in place. We do this from the right side of the horse by taking the girth underneath the strap on the saddle blanket. We attach the girth to the first and third billet straps on the saddle, utilizing the first hole and going through the first space in the buckle. We don't want to get the girth too tight in the beginning or it will cause our horse some discomfort. You'll walk around the horse leader to go to the other side of the horse and reach under the horse for your student to get the girth. The student should never reach under the horse. We'll go through the strap on the saddle blanket on this side, and again, use the first and third billet straps to attach the girth, utilizing the first hole only to again prevent discomfort for our horses. Once that is done, your girth is attached and your instructor will ensure tightening. The last piece we add to our saddle are stirrups. We use Peacock safety stirrups. They have a thick rubber band which detaches in the event of a fall and prevents a rider from being dragged. There is a left stirrup and a right stirrup, and we need to make sure they are on the correct side. To make sure they are on the correct side, the rubber band should be facing the front of the horse. To attach the stirrups, make a loop in the leather just above the buckle on the stirrup and lift up the saddle skirt. You'll slide the loop over the metal stirrup bar, pushing it towards the horse's face, and then take the back of the stirrup leather, pull it down to lock it in place, and then run the stirrup up the back of the leather, tucking the rest of the leather in the stirrup to hold the stirrup securely in place. The extra piece should be placed in the stirrup keeper. You'll then go around the horse leader to secure the stirrup on the right side of the horse. Again, making a loop in the leather, sliding it across the stirrup bar, pulling down on the back of the leather, and locking it in place. Don't forget to run your stirrup up on this side and put the remainder of the stirrup in the stirrup keeper. The last piece of equipment that we need to place on the horse are the reins. You will have your student Place one side of the rein over the horse's neck. At this point, you will help the student work the clasp by pushing down on the lever and connecting it to the halter. We start on the left side of the horse for this and then move around the horse leader to do the right side of the horse. Once the horse is tacked up, you and your student should wait up by the fence for additional directions from your instructor. Your student should assist you with tacking the horse. Some students can do it all on their own, and many will need help in various forms. Your instructor will tell you at your first lesson how much assistance you should give. The goal is to help students become more independent. And don't worry, if you feel you might not remember all of this, your horse leader or instructor will be there to help you and your student along the way.